This time it's gonna be something so easy even I can do it myself. It's scrambled eggs my way. Now there is nothing more open-ended and open to interpretation than eggs. Scrambled eggs in particular. Case in point, my brother-in-law likes to make eggs he calls river eggs. Whatever he finds around, he puts them in there. I don't know why he calls them river eggs. Frankly, living close to the Potomac River all my life, it's not an appealing visual. So I like to make eggs called...
You have an incoming call from Christina.
I'm not going to answer that because I know if I do, she's going to Gordon Ramsay the whole mess up and they're going to come dancing out of the pan in ascots and berets. And speaking of Gordon Ramsay, I saw him on TV the other night making, guess what? Scrambled eggs. Only in order to make them light and fluffy, he used something called creme fraiche, which for all intents and purposes is sour cream. Sour cream and scrambled eggs. Sounds like some gruel Oliver Twist would ask for. If you want them light and fluffy, you got to work for it.
Hello, it's me.
Shh, now we're going to make scrambled eggs my way.
Eggs? You never cooked them for me.
You never asked. Now hang up. I call them chegs for cheese and eggs. There's also some Chesapeake Bay seasoning in there, but that would make them chegs, and that's kind of weird. Rule number 1, use a metal pan. Don't use a non-stick pan. Depend on butter for that. Rule number 2, for the effort, you're gonna need a fork, and get a cheap fork, a metal fork, that you can bend like this, because you're gonna want it to form to the pan. Rule number 3, get all the ingredients in a bowl before you heat the butter in the pan. Trust me on this one. All right, here are your ingredients. You got 4 eggs. You got a bottle of hot sauce. I prefer Crystal. You got a jar of pepperoncini peppers. You got a bag of shredded sharp cheddar cheese. You got your butter, your salt, and your pepper. Now first, you gotta cut up your pepperoncini peppers. Use only 1, please. Then you're gonna put your eggs in a bowl. Then you're gonna sprinkle in some Old Bay and some Crystal hot sauce just to get things started. You're gonna put in your salt and your pepper and move on to the pan. Now drop some butter in the pan. Once that butter's melted, you pour that bowl in there and then you gotta get to work. Now the secret to making these things fluffy is air, so you gotta keep that wrist action moving like a piston. And I'll bet half you guys out there got some pretty good wrist action. Now I'll give Gordon Ramsay this. You gotta put that thing on the heat and bring it off, and boil it on the heat and bring it off. Kind of like that BTK torture killer. And you can put more hot sauce in it if you want. And when you think they're about to be ready, that's when you sprinkle the cheese in there. But don't overdo it with the cheese, because it just makes for a really messy pan. So there you have it, the incredible edible Kitchenbob scrambled eggs.
Where's the toast? Where are the hash browns? Doesn't look like a full meal to me.
Hey, just for you. Happy? Enjoy. Now go rest your wrist.
Well, you don't have to do it the Bob way. You could do it the easy way.
What's that?
My way. I can tell him I have to come down.
Yeah, bring a mop and some Clorox.
Did you just eat the butter off the knife?
How did you see that?